the captain of this ship.
Don't eyeball me.
Mickey, it's a joke. Fucking
Don't fucking eyeball me.
What happens when a Hollywood legend walks into the celebrity Big Brother UK house and walks out 5 days later in scandal?
Big Brother needs to speak to you about your behavior. You have used inappropriate sexual language to Ella.
Right.
Big Brother does not tolerate threatening language or behavior. And as a result, Big Brother has no option but to ask you to leave the Big Brother house.
At 72, Mickey Rourke's explosive stint became one of the most shocking reality TV moments of the year, from jaw-dropping clashes with JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes to accusations of body shaming and behind-the-scenes breakdowns.
I'm gonna vote the lesbian out real quick.
That's homophobic.
If I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore. I'll tie you up.
You can't say that, Mickey.
It's crazy to me that still exists.
Have a little cry. No, crying is my favorite therapy.
But the drama didn't stop there. New allegations from actress Bella Thorne reignited dark questions about Rourke's past, while fans and critics alike debated, is this the downfall of a troubled icon or a story blown out of proportion? And what about that infamous face? Was it really all from boxing, or did Hollywood vanity go too far? Stay tuned as we unravel the chaos, controversy, and complex legacy of Mickey Rourke, because this story is more than just reality TV. It's a cautionary tale.
Mickey Rourke threatened with eviction from the celebrity Big Brother house after a conversation with JoJo Siwa about her sexuality.
Boy, did I get chewed out.
But what actually goes down in the new episode airing Wednesday night?
Mickey Rourke's brief and tumultuous stint on Celebrity Big Brother UK in April 2025 became one of the most talked about reality TV controversies of the year.
Mickey, Big Brother thinks your language was offensive and unacceptable.
All right. I can understand that.
Culminating in his abrupt removal from the show after just 5 days. The 72-year-old actor, known for his roles in films like The Wrestler and Iron Man 2, entered the house on April 7th amid fanfare, but quickly spiraled into a series of confrontations that exposed a pattern of offensive behavior, leading producers to eject him for violating the show's conduct guidelines.
Don't eyeball me.
Mickey, it's a joke. Fucking
Don't fucking eyeball me.
Whoa.
His exit, which followed repeated warnings over homophobic remarks, aggressive language, and body shaming, reignited debates about accountability in reality TV and cast a harsh light on Rourke's long history of volatile public behavior.
Mickey Rourke caused some controversy on Celebrity Big Brother last night. Here is what unfolded.
There was drama in the Big Brother house with Mickey Rourke issued a formal warning after making homophobic comments to his housemate JoJo Siwa. Let's take a look.
The first signs of trouble emerged early in Rourke's stay. During a casual conversation with fellow contestant JoJo Siwa, the singer-dancer and LGBTQ+ advocate, Rourke made a series of comments that shocked both housemates and viewers. If I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore.
If I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore.
He told Siwa, later muttering under his breath, I'll vote the lesbian out real quick.
I'm gonna vote the lesbian out real quick.
These remarks, which Siwa described as disgusting and homophobic,
JoJo.
That's homophobic. So that's homophobic if that was your reasoning.
were compounded when Rourke used the slur fag while gesturing toward the smoking area.
This is undiscussable.
The lesbian I'm gonna vote out.
No, you can't do that, Mickey.
You also can't say that.
I need a fag. Not talking to you. I need a fag.
Mickey, you can't say that.
I was talking about a cigarette.
I know, yeah.
Though he clarified he wasn't directing it at Siwa.
It's crazy to me that still exists.
Yeah.
There's right and then there's wrong.
Yep.
Come on. Wait. I'm getting upset, aren't you?
Producers intervened, issuing a formal warning and reminding Rourke of the show's strict policies against discriminatory language.
Mickey, Big Brother thinks your language was offensive and unacceptable.
In a half-hearted apology in the diary room, Rourke claimed he was just talking smack and hadn't taken the environment seriously, adding, if I did offend, sorry.
I don't have dishonorable intentions. I'm just talking smack. Didn't mean it in any bad intentions, and if I did, sorry.
The tension escalated during a pirate-themed challenge where Rourke clashed with reality star Chris Hughes. Witnesses described Rourke's tone as threatening and aggressive, though no physical altercation occurred.
Please don't have the fucking word. What are you gonna do, you
Producers deemed his behavior to have crossed the line, leading to a mutual agreement for his removal on April 12th.
This is not the first time Big Brother has had to speak to you about your offensive and inappropriate language.
Yes, sir. I did wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry. I can't take it back. You know, I stepped over the line. You know, I take responsibility for doing the wrong thing.
Language and behavior today to be seriously unacceptable, and as a result, Big Brother has no option but to ask you to leave the Big Brother house.
This decision came just hours after Rourke survived an eviction vote that ousted politician Michael Fabricant instead. Reports later revealed that Rourke would not receive his full $500,000 appearance fee due to a contractual clause tied to conduct violations, a standard practice in reality TV agreements. Rourke's controversies extended beyond his interactions with Siwa and Hughes. He body-shamed fellow housemate Donna Preston, mocking her weight during a meal preparation task, which left Preston visibly upset.
What life?
Yeah. It's like they say, you are what you eat, you know?
Yeah. You eat really healthy though, don't you? I do now, yeah. Yeah, very healthy.
In another incident, he reduced EastEnders star Patsy Palmer to tears by harshly criticizing her cooking.
Big Brother's got to work on the food a little though, huh?
You want more food?
No, it's just not that great.
Yelling, "This is disgusting," as Palmer tried to defend herself.
At least we got Patsy. Once Patsy stops cooking, we're screwed.
Oh, so that we got to cook our own food?
Yeah. So Patsy's been cooking.
Thank you, Patsy, by the way. It was lovely.
Housemates later described Rourke as increasingly erratic, with one contestant claiming he threatened to break down the fire door to escape the house, citing frustration with the confinement. The fallout from Rourke's behavior spilled beyond the show. Actress Bella Thorne, who co-starred with Rourke in the 2020 film Girl, came forward with allegations of on-set misconduct. Thorne accused Rourke of intentionally injuring her genitals during a scene where he was scripted to use a metal grinder near her knee. Instead, Thorne claimed he directed the tool toward her pelvic area, leaving her with bruises. She described the experience as one of the worst moments of her career, alleging Rourke humiliated her in front of the crew by laughing and making derogatory comments. Rourke's representatives denied the allegations, stating they were unaware of Thorne's discomfort at the time and would cooperate with any investigation. Public reaction to Rourke's Celebrity Big Brother exit was polarized. JoJo Siwa's mother publicly expressed shock at the homophobic remarks, voicing support for her daughter and praising the show's producers for taking swift action.
Let's not like her. Let's hate her. Let's make fun of her. Let's tell her she's a bad dancer. Tell her she can't sing. Now tell her you'll make her not a lesbian. What's next?
I'm going to vote the lesbian out real quick.
That's homophobic.
I'm really sad, though, that I sent my kid, and she is my kid. I am her mom, she is my kid, to a foreign country to do a TV show, and she got treated like that. It's funny. I see a lot of comments that are like, I like JoJo when she's like this on the show. What do you mean? That's how she always is.
Fellow housemates, including Hughes and Siwa, reportedly felt relieved after Rourke's departure, with some describing the atmosphere as lighter without his presence. Michael Fabricant, who was evicted hours before Rourke's removal, later claimed Rourke had wanted to leave due to the pressures of confinement, though this was disputed by other contestants. Media coverage dissected every angle of the controversy. Outlets like The Sun and BBC News highlighted the show's duty of care protocols, noting that housemates undergo mandatory training on respect and inclusion. Industry experts debated whether producers acted quickly enough, given Rourke's repeated violations. LGBTQ+ advocacy groups praised Siwa for speaking out, while critics questioned if Rourke's behavior reflected broader issues of unchecked toxicity in reality TV. Social media erupted with memes and commentary, with some viewers labeling Rourke a bully and others dismissing the incidents as scripted drama. Rourke's exit also drew attention to his troubled career trajectory. Once hailed as a Hollywood leading man, Rourke's reputation has been marred by erratic behavior, including public feuds, legal issues, and a series of facial surgeries he attributes to boxing injuries. His appearance on Celebrity Big Brother was seen by some as a bid for redemption, but the controversies instead reinforced his image as a divisive figure. The incident also reignited discussions about reality TV ethics, particularly the exploitation of vulnerable participants for ratings. Behind the scenes, producers faced scrutiny over their handling of the situation. While Rourke's removal was swift, questions lingered about why he was cast despite his history of volatility. ITV defended its decision, stating that all contestants undergo rigorous psychological evaluations, but critics argued that Rourke's past should have raised red flags. The show's editors also faced challenges in balancing entertainment with duty of care, as footage of Rourke's outbursts risked glorifying his behavior while simultaneously condemning it. The aftermath of Rourke's exit extended to financial and contractual repercussions. Reports confirmed that Rourke's fee was significantly reduced due to his removal, approval, with clauses in his contract penalizing breaches of conduct. This sparked debates about fairness in reality TV agreements, particularly for contestants who may not fully grasp the consequences of their actions under pressure. Legal experts noted that such clauses are standard, but often criticized for being overly punitive. Rourke's controversies also intersected with broader cultural conversations. His homophobic remarks and Thorne's allegations of on-set misconduct dovetailed with ongoing movements like Me Too and LGBTQ+ advocacy, highlighting systemic issues in entertainment. Advocates argued that Rourke's behavior exemplified the need for stricter accountability measures, while some fans defended him as a product of a different era, sparking debates about generational shifts in tolerance. As the dust settled, Celebrity Big Brother continued without Rourke, but the incident left a lasting impact. Housemates bonded over shared relief, while producers implemented additional sensitivity training for future contestants. The show's ratings surged in the aftermath, underscoring the public's fascination with train wreck television, even as critics lamented the human cost of such spectacles. For Rourke, the fallout was a mix of infamy and indifference. While some colleagues privately expressed sympathy for his struggles, others, like Thorne, used the moment to amplify calls for safer work environments. Rourke himself remained largely silent post-exit, though sources close to him suggested he felt misunderstood and blamed editing for exaggerating his actions. The incident also prompted introspection within the reality TV industry. Producers and networks faced renewed pressure to prioritize mental health and inclusivity over sensationalism. Shows like Celebrity Big Brother began re-evaluating casting practices, with some opting for stricter background checks and psychological support systems. In the broader context of Rourke's career, the controversy served as a cautionary tale about fame's fleeting nature and the perils of unchecked behavior. Once an Oscar-nominated actor, Rourke's legacy now risks being overshadowed by his off-screen antics, a fact not lost on Hollywood insiders. As the industry continues to grapple with issues of accountability, Rourke's story remains a stark reminder of the consequences when talent clashes with toxicity. But Mickey Rourke's dramatic facial transformation, which has sparked decades of speculation, stems from a combination of boxing injuries, reconstructive surgeries, and cosmetic procedures. The actor, known for films like The Wrestler and Iron Man 2, first damaged his face during his boxing career in the 1990s, suffering multiple fractures to his nose and cheekbones. In a 2009 interview with the Daily Mail, Rourke revealed that most of it was to mend the mess of my face because of the boxing, but admitted he went to the wrong guy to put my face back together, leading to botched results. Rourke's initial surgeries focused on correcting injuries, including 5 operations to repair his broken nose and 1 to address a shattered cheekbone. He described the procedures as excruciating, particularly one where cartilage from his ear was used to rebuild his nose. However, these reconstructive efforts spiraled into a series of cosmetic enhancements, including cheek implants, facelifts, and Botox injections, which Rourke later claimed were attempts to fix earlier surgical errors. By the late 2000s, Rourke's face had become a topic of public fascination, with critics labeling it overdone and botched. His appearance during promotional tours for The Wrestler 2000 highlighted tightened skin, an altered nasal structure, and unnaturally augmented cheekbones. Rourke attributed these changes to poor surgical choices, stating, "I had to have cartilage taken from my ear to rebuild my nose, but the worst was the scar tissue that wouldn't heal." The actor's ex-wife, Deborah Feuer, added context to his cosmetic journey, revealing he sought cheek implants for a 1990 film role, Wild Orchid, later lying about the procedure by blaming dental work. Over the years, Rourke continued to undergo revisions, including a 2017 nose surgery documented on Instagram, where he joked about becoming pretty again. Despite the criticism, Rourke has remained candid about his struggles, framing his surgeries as a mix of necessity and vanity. His journey underscores the risks of repeated cosmetic interventions and the pressure to maintain a Hollywood image. Today, his transformed face serves as a cautionary tale about the physical and emotional toll of surgical obsession. Mickey Rourke's whirlwind appearance on Celebrity Big Brother UK may have lasted just 5 days, but the ripple effects are still being felt across the entertainment world. From his offensive remarks and erratic behavior to Bella Thorne's disturbing allegations and his decades-long struggle with cosmetic surgery, Rourke's story is layered with pain, controversy, and an undeniable thirst for redemption. Was it a desperate attempt to reclaim fame, or a man simply unraveling under the weight of his own past? As reality TV continues to blur the line between spectacle and real life, one thing is clear: Mickey Rourke's legacy is no longer just about the roles he played on screen, but the very real drama that followed him off it. Let us know what you think in the comments, whether it's a tragic fall, misunderstood icon, or something in between.